If you have ever wanted a Dyson cordless vacuum, today is the day. On QVC, it's today's special value. Plus, I have a great code, and I'll type it here, $50 off of $100 that you can use if you're a new customer.
I like the Dyson. It has awesome suction. It has a smaller head than normal, which you can get in the tight spaces. I pull this one out all the time for quick cleanups. A hanger for your wall, so you'll just put this in here and it'll hang right up on your wall. Also comes with all...
And that's what charges it?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
It comes with all of these accessories, so it covers about everything. Look at this one.
Yep. Something for everything. It's also a little quieter than some of the other ones, and I appreciate that because a lot of times, well, Deb likes to sweep like a maniac, so I'm going to put the link here. Use the code NEWQVC50 for $50 off $100 if you are a new customer. I had this idea last night before bed, and I had Deb, I ran out and got this, and I had Deb like in on this process, and she's like, "You're now really excited about this, aren't you?" And I said, "Absolutely. Does anybody know where I want to put this?" I almost hung it in the laundry room and put hooks on it, but for some reason I couldn't commit. I'm going to clean it up and then put some spray poly on it, and then I will share later where this is going to go. I am so excited about it. We just held it up where I want it, and this is what it looks like now that it's cleaned up with this. I'm going to try to get these little spots off, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we spray it. I'm getting ready to paint here shortly in the kitchen. I got to run downstairs and see if there's even any paint, and if there's not, I gotta run to town and grab some. But I kind of wanted to go over all of the questions, the same questions that I'm getting about that beadboard wallpaper. So the number one question is if it's hard to install. And for someone who has, I should say from someone who has installed beadboard paneling and beadboard tongue and groove and wallpaper, this has been the easiest installation ever. I just looked up the price of paneling, and it is about right around $21 per 4x8 sheet. I got 3 rolls actually, but I only went through 1.5. And the rolls are about $33. So I'd say I have about $40 to $45 in the wallpaper. Another thing that people might not think of, if you don't have really wide trim here and you are adding paneling, you won't have the depth left. So we've got 3/4 inch, but some people's trim is a lot smaller. So if you put up a piece of paneling, it's going to be even with this, and wallpaper won't do that. I didn't want to lose any of the depth in the trim, and I also did not want to take the trim off because that's what we've done in the past. And one of the cons is it is paper. So if you're rough on walls, just know that if you hit walls, it might chunk out or tear. I've had this paper all over my house, not the beadboard, but I'll show you one that I had. And if that happened, I repaired it and painted over it, and that does not bother me.
Leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Yeah, said he's going back.
Hallelujah, we have wall paint. But I wanted to show you this wallpaper. This is one that I had I believe I had this all over my dining room walls. And it looks like the old tin tiles or that used to be on the ceiling. Like the old, you know what I'm talking about. I think that's what they're called. Anyway, I told Deb that I wanted to put this on one of our ceilings, and you should have seen her face. Her face didn't look hideous because of the idea. Her face looked hideous because of the helping me. You ready to start wallpapering the ceiling?
That would be a hell.
This is the after. Look how much better it looks. I just took a wet cloth and wiped it all off, and then once it was dry, Deb took it out in the workshop and just put a couple of, I think she used the spray poly. Just spray polyed it, and it just looks so much better. This song. And everything is you, oh, you are everything, and everything is you. Mrs. You guys don't know this, but I've always said that I wanted to be I always wanted to be a drummer, but I always, if that didn't work out, I wanted to be an orchestra or a band conductor. Called me out here to get this hung. And this is heavy.
I think you should do it by yourself. I think you could do it.
Why do we have this ladder? Why don't we have the two-sided one? Or is somebody going to be on the bottom lifting?
Be on the, yes, that's
Okay.
the game plan.
Okay.
Of course.
So I'm going to hoist it up. That sounds like a real good idea. Hold on, I have to get rid of this table. It's hooked. Oh, jeez. We are going live again with Walmart and Buy With next Tuesday, October 10th at 6 p.m. We found a bunch of items that are perfect for this fall and at great prices. If you have never joined us for these, we basically hang out, chit chat, shop. I show you what I found on Walmart.com, and it's a lot of fun. Here are some of the items for our upcoming live that we will be sharing with you guys. These are so nice. I love the look of those. These risers, this cutting board, and this really cute little lamp. So I'm going to put a link in these stories. Make sure to tap through them, enter your email, and you will get notified once we are ready to go live next Tuesday, October 10th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.